Hello YouTube, this is English Shooting, and I just want to make a little video comparison between the single shot Olympic air pistols and the multi-shot CO2 pistols. Now these pistols are used primarily for competitions. They're very accurate, very precise single shot guns, and they're used for Olympic and other home competitions. As I said, they are single shot. To cock it, you lift the lever, you put a pellet into the barrel, close down, and then it's ready to fire. The triggers on these are very, very light. That's what makes them very, very good for competitions. Very little movement of the gun when you pull that trigger. They are also fully adjustable. You can move them back and forth and tilt the trigger for your needs. The grip is very much the same. You can customize it and adjust it to whatever your hands require. So you can move this up and down depending on whether you have bigger or smaller hands. You can also get custom made grips. You can also get specialty made grips for you to give you that extra little bit of control. And as you can see, they fit very nicely into the hand. It really does surround the hand so that when you give the stance, it's all flat and the gun just stays perfectly still into your hand, making it exceedingly accurate and perfect for competition. Now, to charge one of these, the way that it is powered is through a compressed canister here. This does screw off, and then you use one of those foot pumps or a diver's bottle to fill them up. These typically run over £1,000. I believe these were around the 1,500 mark. They are very expensive bits of kit. You can get them cheaper, but you can get some that are even more expensive. You have to excuse the noise in the background as I am in the range, and the air rifle range is right next to us. So yes, brilliant bits of kit, single shot, very high precision, very serious. And if you're going to be shooting air pistol competition, this is really what you need. On the other end of the scale, we obviously have the CO2 canistered air pistols. Now, these can be used in competition. There are competitions that do use these types of guns, but I mainly see them as just a bit of fun, and they are cracking bits of fun. It was actually an air pistol that got me down into shooting, into my range, and back into the shooting world full time. My first air pistol was a Beretta 92 FS. This is actually a Walther CP88. They basically have all the same construction. They work very similar. They all use a CO2 canister. It's actually a used one. So that's your compressed CO2 in there. So therefore a lot easier to recharge than the single shots. You don't need to pump them. You don't need to refill them that way. You just literally throw one of these canisters away, get a new one, and then you go. You're ready to go again. So as I said, they are multi-shot. They actually used a little cylinder there, which you load up. This is an 8-shot. You get the little cylinder, fill it up, drop it into the gun. It's open at the moment. And let's just put the grip back on there. As you saw, the gun is unloaded, but I'm just going to dry fire it. So you shut it like that. Safety's off. You do have a working safety on the back there. It's off safe. There you go. Just keep pulling the trigger. No need to reload. Just keeps going until you run out of pellets, and then you've got a little lever on the side. You push that down. Gun will flick open. Get the canister, reload, and there you go. They're relatively inexpensive. You can pick them up second hand for under £100. I mean, something like this would probably run you, £80–90 if that. You can get a full package. You can get ones with suppressors on them, spare magazines, cartridges, ammo, that kind of full lot. And you can get that for like 120 quid second hand. But these are brilliant fun guns, brilliant for using in your garden. Because they don't go very far, a lot of fun, and if you get a suppressor on them, very, very little noise so you don't disrupt your neighbours. Obviously these can be used in your garden as well. They're not any more powerful. They are a bit louder, and you're not going to be able to get all the accessories for them like a suppressor, but again, they're not going to be going through your fence. You can use these no problem in your garden as well, but really if you want a bit of fun and you want a lot of shots, you want the 8-round magazine, you've got to get one of these. If you want to take it a bit more seriously and really get into air pistol competitions, then one of these. Both of these guns are 177 caliber. That seems to be the most common caliber for air pistols. You can get 2.2, such as the Webley Tempest, but that's a 177 pellet right there. I'll get the camera to focus on that for you. It's very dinky. This is actually a flathead pellet, so it's used for competition. So if you are looking to get into shooting, I would always recommend going down the kind of air gun route first, be that an air rifle or an air pistol, because as I said, for under 100 quid you can get yourself a little gun and just get into shooting. They're brilliant fun, you're going to have a brilliant time, and they're a brilliant tool for getting anybody else into shooting, because most people see one of these and they instantly want to have a go. So as always, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon.